Dana, thank you so much for your video post in week 1. I wanted to just comment on your middle question really quickly. You ask if based on the OpenTV, if OpenTV will ever bypass network TV. And I think this is an interesting and important question that you pose, and it's a tricky response. In fact, while we don't see any one particular web program necessarily having the kind of lift that a mass-mediated and industrially distributed program would have, as a whole, yes, we are seeing people flow to the internet for their content, and a lot of it's original content, guerrilla content, and sometimes it can be backed privately by large investors, production companies, and so on. But sometimes it's absolutely what AIR refers to as indie programming, right? And so on the whole, yes, we are seeing those numbers supported web TV growth surging. Look at these niche shows on YouTube, and I don't even know what I mean by niche, because they, you've got people making tens of millions of dollars annually because their programs are so popular. Toy Lady, right? This lady, you never see her face, you only see her hands. She just opens toys, and that's one of the most popular video series on YouTube. She's making a lucrative living just opening toys, kind of fondling them and so on. But is any one show more? Tough to say. What we keep seeing, this is a cliched term in journalism now, pseudo-journalism at best, but when, I don't know, a music video or something comes out and it quote-unquote breaks the internet, that used to have some kind of footing in something, meaning it would crash a server, right, the host server, but anymore it's just a loose cultural term that we've kind of sub-defined it to mean something very popular. And so there are music videos out there that have been viewed hundreds of millions of times, and that surpasses something that perhaps any TV episode, single episode would ever gain. But so it's different numbers. You're dealing with different things. That's why I've referenced the music industry in some of my other responses, and the music industry can't abide by the same rules they always did. They can't look at album sales because albums don't sell. You typically have people downloading the singles, right, as opposed to the whole album, or this mixture of those, or the amount of web traffic they generate. This is why it is significant that we're studying social media as a part of our communication, media, and ethics degree, because social media traffic and the ability to generate those kinds of influence upon audiences and potential consumers must be taken into consideration by producers of content. So I think it's tough to say, because the other content is popular based on the means of distribution. There will always be certain products, certain programs that are going to be naturally more popular because they get a lot more industry support. So the industry knows how to push a message and get it out there, right? Something like, I don't know, HBO. The program, they're big at trying to capture fan engagement with something like a Westworld or Game of Thrones or what have you, okay? And so they can push that product out there in a way that, Johnny's toy reviews can't, okay? And so, it's just a different means of distribution. But great question. Thank you for that.